What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in, and in today's video I'm going to be calling motivated sellers live in front of you and trying to lock up a wholesale deal on this video. You're going to be able to see how I communicate with sellers over the phone, my sales skills, and how I talk when it comes to locking up a wholesale deal over the phone. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because this video is going to be value-packed with information on how to exactly wholesale real estate and how to talk to motivated sellers. That being said, let's get right into it. But before I get started calling sellers, I want to give you a gift for completely free for joining this video. If you go to jacobblank.com/free, you can download my purchase contract, my assignment contract, and my cold calling script for completely free. That is a thank you for joining this video. Go download those items, those material at jacobblank.com/free for completely free. The other thing that I want to show you before we get started calling sellers is what am I going to be doing on my two different screens while talking to the sellers. I want to show you what resources I am using. So let's check that out. So when it comes to my CRM, my client relationship management system, that's going to be on my left screen, and that is Wholesale Podio. You can get this CRM at wholesalepodio.com. There's a link in the description for this as well. And what this does is, what you do is when you do marketing, you have all the motivated sellers that you find with your marketing feed into this system, into the CRM, so that way it creates a lead profile for each motivated seller. It's going to have all their info, their name, their address, their contact information. It's going to have the team member working the lead, where this lead came from, what marketing channel, the stage of contact. It's going to send them texts and emails automatically. It's going to have the lead status, temperature, reason for selling. It's going to have automatic follow-up. This system will automatically email and text them on an ideal sequence to automatically follow up with them. It will generate the purchase contract for you automatically, so that way you can send contracts fast and save time. And that is just a simple overview of what it does. It does so much more than that. So I will be looking at the seller lead profile on my left screen. And before we move on to what I'm going to be using on my right screen, Wholesale Podio also has your whole transactions department, dispositions department, cash buyers, title companies, team members, your automatic follow-up, your key performance indicators. It is your full wholesaling business all in one. So make sure to go check out wholesalepodio.com. There's a full demo of the system there, so go check that out. On my other screen, I'm going to be using PropStream. PropStream is an all-in-one real estate investor tool. It lets you search up any property across the country, and it will give you all of the information about that property, so that way you can sound like an experienced investor and a knowledgeable investor when on the phone with the seller. And it also helps you figure out what the property is worth, because it gives you the comparable sales in the area to show you what the property is worth that you are looking at. It also lets you do marketing, pull lists, you name it. It does everything. It is one of the absolute best tools for wholesaling real estate. It is 100% needed. Go get a 7-day free trial. There's a link in the description for a 7-day free trial. So make sure to click that link down below and start your 7-day free trial. And then the final thing is, once I figure out what the property is worth using PropStream, I plug that number into my offer calculator, and my offer calculator does all the math for me and spits out my MAO, my maximum allowed offer to make the seller, and it gives me an offer range to make the seller. So if you are struggling to calculate what to offer the seller, all you need is PropStream to figure out what it's worth, and then my offer calculator that's available at jacobblank.com/shop that does the math for you to calculate what to offer the seller. This offer calculator is available at jacobblank.com/shop. There is a video here on the website that goes more in depth on how that offer calculator works, so make sure to check that out. That being said, though, we are ready to start calling motivated sellers, so let's jump on the phone and make it happen. All right.
I thought you said you'd take it with him in
Yeah,
there.
and I'm working on that, but it's not so easy to just buy the property with him in there. It could take over a year to get him out with how New Jersey is right now. So I'm working on that, but it takes some time. When we initially signed the contract, did I know that this was going to be an issue? No, this was brought on after we already made a deal.
Well, I know that, but I told
So
you
you got to
there was
be willing to
somebody
work
in there.
with me. I know, but you told me you were gonna get him out, but that is not the case. So now I need you to work with me here, and we need some time. And I'm trying to get a hold of him, and also trying to get our company to approve purchasing it with him in there. But
Okay, well, it's been since March. And, this is ridiculous.
Well, it's been since
I want
March,
it out of it,
but,
Jacob.
well, yeah, I understand
If you
that.
don't want it with him in it, then don't bother.
I do want it with him in there, but it's just, it takes some time to get approval with somebody in there. It's just, and if somebody, I mean, the guy would probably move out. We're willing to give him, even up to $5,000 to move out, just because of how much a hassle it is to try to get him out. It would take a year, but we can't get a hold of him. So.
Well, I could go to court and get him out in 3 months, but the reason I'm not going to bother is because it's $60,000. You're getting a deal.
Well, I'll give you more money if you go do that. And who knows we're getting a deal?
I don't want to have to go to Atlantic City and play around.
Right. Well, I understand that, we're getting a deal, but honestly, like, who knows what it looks like inside? And from talking to Danielle,
If you don't want it, just tell
I
me.
do want it. Obviously, I want it. That's why I signed a contract with you to buy it. But that agreement didn't include having him in there. So now we need to work together to figure this out. And I need some more time if we're going to buy it with him in there. So.
All right. I want a time limit.
Well.
We're not going to drag this out for 6 months.
Okay, we're working on getting a hold of him, and I'm also working on getting approval to buy it with him in there. But your contract's also in a lease option. He has the option to own, so he can come back in court saying he has equity in it and he's paid and he has a right to purchase and all this. So it's not even as simple as just a lease agreement, because he had the option to own.
My option says that if he defaults, it becomes rent.
Right, I know it says that, but people can still cause a mess. But this guy, he doesn't even have the money to do that. But what he'll do is he'll drag it on and on and on by not playing ball.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Right, well.
That's exactly. He's
I don't think anybody's gonna. I'm gonna work our best to get approval to buy it with him in there. But that's very challenging, and If our company's not able to buy it with him in there, I don't think any other company would, because they don't want to take on that burden.
Then I'll just handle it a different way.
Okay. Well, I'd still want to buy it from you, and that our agreement was we buy it vacant. So I mean, we could give you more money since it's going to be a hassle for you to get it vacant and not as easy as you thought it would be. That's fine.
I'm putting more money into this thing. I'm paying taxes and all this junk. Now, to make matters worse, my insurance company has canceled me.
On the house?
Yes, because of the mess it is. With what he's got there. So, I mean, I've got to move on this, either one way or another.
Okay, well, I'm
going to have to get my attorney involved in this. This is ridiculous.
Probably, yeah. He's got to get out. We got to get the guy out.
Well, I would love to.
Well, how do we get a hold of him to offer him money? Because he'll probably bite it and move.
You can't. That's what I'm telling you. He's ignoring you.
Right. Well, does he have a friend?
He won't answer me.
Does he have a friend that can tell him, yo, this guy's willing to pay you $5,000? Like, you should listen. Is there a messenger?
Call Danielle.
I know, that's what she's working on right now. Finding somebody that can get the message to him.
The only person I know, Jacob, to be honest with you, is the uncle that came over here. And he just said his name. I forget his name now, but he lives in Pennsylvania. Now, I don't know if you would talk to him or not. I don't. He's kind of a loner. I don't think he bothers with anybody. Danielle would know more than I know.
Yeah, no. Danielle said, like, nobody likes him anymore.
Well, he's an alcoholic.
I know. Well, I want to help you out. I mean, look. I mean, there's got to be a way where we can figure this out.
Okay. Well, I just need you to work with me. You've got to do something for me because this is getting ridiculous.
Well, I'm doing the best I can. What I'm trying to tell you is this, and I'm just being honest, is it is not super easy for me or for anybody else out there to just buy it with him in there. So it's not like you're going to go turn the corner to somebody else and they'll do it. And if they tell you they will, it's not going to be that simple. That's why it's taking me a little bit of time to get approval, because like New Jersey's really bad right now for getting people out. Like it can be. So.
Well, you sent letters and all, and you text him and everything, and he's not.
Yeah, but I didn't
anything.
send the letter certified. I could do that.
Well, he probably won't answer. He probably won't sign it.
Right, for it.
It'll come back, you know.
And he does. What about that uncle? Can that uncle go deliver the message or no?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Jacob.
Can the uncle you were talking about, the uncle, can he deliver the message to him?
Well, he was here with him when we talked.
But you don't know how to contact or find that uncle anymore? Or?
No, I don't know. He just introduced him, but Danielle does.
Okay, Danielle knows the uncle. All right, well, let me write that down.
Yeah, mention the uncle that was here. Say when I was talking to Ruth that she mentioned when he came over, he was with the uncle. And how do we get a hold of that uncle? Maybe she can give you a phone number,
Uncle.
and maybe you can talk to him about it.
Okay, that could work good. So the uncle came to like assist him, huh?
He came over when he talked to me. Apparently he's in Pennsylvania, I think.
But the uncle came kind of like to advise him and help him out with this whole situation with you, huh?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, that could be a good avenue then.
He's as a witness. I said, that's fine, you know.
That could be a good avenue then.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to him, but I'm just sitting on this thing doing nothing.
No, right. Not like there's no reason to not be mean to him. Look what he's done here. It's ridiculous. So.
And now I got a letter that, you know.
But we just got to.
Apparently they sent someone out, and
if
they saw the
I mean,
from the front yard. And
if there's a way to get a hold of him, I think he'll take the money and leave. Honestly. So.
I hope he does, but he's not answering you. Did you make him an offer on the letter?
Yes, and text.
I don't know what else you could do.
Well, we could, we just got to get somebody to deliver the message, honestly.
All right, well, get a hold of Danielle.
Who
tell
knows?
her we talked, and tell her the truth. I'm getting anxious. And tell her that she's going to have to ask her who the uncle is. She knows.
Okay, I'll call her in a little bit.
Okay.
And then let's touch base.
You know, it's not your fault, and I'm not picking on you, but you can understand that I'm getting frustrated too.
Yeah, well, look, all I'm saying is this. I want to be the buyer for the house. And there's nobody out there, I think, that would buy it easily. Like, I'm trying to buy it with him in there, and there's a chance I'm going to be able to do that. But what I'm trying to say is there's not a company out there that's just going to be able to, at the snap of a finger, buy it with him in there. That's just not going to happen. So I want to be the buyer. So you and me, we got to work together because we already had an agreement, and it was supposed to be vacant, but that didn't turn out. So it's only fair that we work together to figure this out now. Whether I give you more money because you have to go through the process of evicting him, or whether I give him cash for keys and he leaves amicably from offering up money to him, or what. We just need to figure it out together, and I'm here to help.
Right.
So let's find a way.
Agree.
Let's find a way to make it work.
Okay, it sounds good to me.
Okay.
Let me know. Keep me in the loop, and please try to get it done as quick as you can.
Okay, will do. I'm gonna be working on this, and then touch base with me tomorrow to see what happened with Danielle. Okay, we'll talk tomorrow.
All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
So that's a property in New Jersey. We locked it up for $60,000. It's worth about $200,000. It's a $50,000 assignment fee for sure. $40,000 to $50,000 assignment fee, pretty big deal. But the problem is the guy won't move out. She said she could get him out. Now he won't move out. None of the buyers. We have a fucking 20. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but we have 20 freaking buyers interested in this deal, but none of them want to fucking buy the deal with this guy in it. So yeah, that's the problem. So let's keep going. Let's keep calling more sellers. That was more of like a follow-up with a situation we're currently dealing with. Let's call new sellers now. and try to lock up a deal. Alright, actually we're going to continue with that, and I'm going to try to call the ex-wife of the guy that won't move out of that house right now and see if I can why is this not working? And see if I can get her to connect me with that uncle, so then we can get the message across to this guy that will give him money to move out. So let's try.
Hello, sorry.
One more call there, and then if not, we're just going to proceed with calling new sellers.
Hello, sorry, I can't get my phone right now. So leave a message, I'll get back to you.
No answer there. Let's call new sellers. Alright. And we're dialing. Alright. Hello? Misty, are you there? Call that back. The offer for your property on Mullen Street?
Yeah,
Awesome. How you doing today?
I'm blessed.
Good, me too. All right, so this property here, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about it while I calculate my offer. Is there any particular reason why you're interested in selling it?
I'm wanting to relocate and move, and I have two houses here in Livingston, and
Okay.
I'm living in one of them, and the other one I'm not living in. We had got it to split.
Okay. For some reason you sound familiar. Did we talk maybe a couple weeks ago?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let me see.
We haven't been a while.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't think we have. Okay, how much are you looking to get? Because it might be too small of a town for us.
I would like to get 25 for it.
Okay. And that would be for the 85 Mullins?
Yes.
And then how much would you want for the other one?
Probably about 60.
So 85 Mullins, it's only a 5,000 square foot lot. Is that right?
Probably. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, what's the address of the other one?
9041 Main Street.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And you'd want 60 for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's too small of a town. I don't think we'd be interested in either. I wish you the best, though, okay?
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
She was nice. On to the next one.
Leave a message, please.
We're gonna redial that. See if they answer.
Leave a message, please.
Hey, I was calling to give you the offer for your property. Call me back. Thanks. We're going to send a text and an email, and we're going to move on to the next one. Alright. This one's in Texas. This one came from YouTube ad.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
That's not good.
Your call has been forwarded.
That's not good. We're going to send a text. And we're going to move on to the next one.
Please leave your message for...
Hey, calling to give you the offer for your property. Call me back. Thanks. I'm going to double dial. Always want to double dial. Remember, always double dial.
Please leave...
I'm going to send a text and an email. And we're going to move on to the next one. That one was in California. That one would have been good.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 417-844-2222.
Double dial. Always want to double dial. Got to get them on the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
We're going to send a text, and then we're going to move on to the next one. And an email with the Wholesale Podio system. It's very simple to just quickly send a text and an email. On to the next one. Good thing is when you're calling, you can multitask at the same time. I'm uploading a YouTube video right now while we're calling.
Hey, it's Brandon with Wholesale Home. Sorry I missed your call. If you're calling on a Thursday or Friday, those are my off days and I'll be able.
Let's call again.
Hey, it's Brandon with Wholesale Home. Sorry I missed your call. If you're calling on a Thursday or Friday, those are my off days and I'll be away from the model home. If you're calling on a Saturday through Wednesday,
We're going to send a text, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Damn, that one's in a good area. Nobody's picking up the phone. Come on, let's get somebody on the phone. It's all about the more conversations you have, the more offers you make equals the more deals. If we don't have a ton of these conversations, if we don't get a ton of motivated sellers actually on the phone with us, we're never going to get deals. So, sucks that nobody's answering. Let's keep calling.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 22.
I'm going to double dial.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
I'm going to send a text. We're going to move on to the next one.
Hi, you've reached 1-5.
I'm going to be calling all my follow-ups now that I need to, that I was close to locking up deals on. So hopefully we can lock something up here. That person didn't answer. On to the next one.
you've reached. You've reached 3.
Let's send a text. We're gonna move on to the next one. It's gonna be Craig. Oh, Craig. We're calling Craig. We got to get a hold of Craig. Craig's deal is in Indianapolis, and I made him an offer. But Craig, they were wholesalers. I remember now, and I don't think it's a deal. So we're gonna move on to the next one. That Craig guy is that was a joke. Brian Perkins. He texted me too. Let's see what he texted me.
The mailbox belonging to 3155 616.
He texted me, sorry that I didn't get back to you sooner, man. I get back into Syracuse Monday and I can handle everything then. Give me a call tomorrow, bro. He wants to send me pictures of the property. I'm telling him I just tried to call him. And then I'm gonna request a call from him. Let's move on to the next one. But I also just hit 20,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Just hit 20,000 subscribers the other day. So thank you so much. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you go down below. Subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives. So I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. Alright. Let's keep calling these follow-ups, and then we're going to jump on the multi-line dialer as well.
Please leave your message for 9. Please leave your message for 970-697.
Come on. This seller was about to sell to me, and now it won't answer the phone. A lot of times that happens. You're about to get a deal, and then they never pick up. It's crazy.
Please leave your message.
She could just answer and tell me she's not interested in selling anymore, but instead I'm going to call her 6 times a day until she answers. Pay more. You got to be aggressive with this follow-up. Okay, this one's a good one. I haven't spoke to this guy in 6 days. Oh, no.
Please leave your message for...
That's not good. Needed to be on top of this one. But he told me to give him some time to work it out, so I haven't called him in a few days.
Please leave your message for...
Ron Helmick.
I need to request a call back from him. Move on to the next one. This one was good too, but then they had a realtor come out, and the realtor might have told him that my offer was low, because I shot a super low offer on this one. I'm gonna send a text.
Okay.
How you doing?
How are you? Doing good.
Good, yeah. I was calling to give you the offer for your property on Silverton Circle.
Okay.
So a couple questions for you. While I calculate my offer, first off, is there any particular reason why you're interested in selling?
Because we bought it as a rental property, and we really don't want to go through the process of screening tenants and all of that, so we changed our mind.
Oh yeah, we already spoke. I'm sorry. We already spoke about it. Sorry, I thought you were a new person calling. I told you I'd be able to help you sell it and get you 630. Did you think about that at all?
Can you repeat that again? It sounds a little bit, like it's on speaker, I'm not sure.
Yeah, are you on speaker too? There's a huge echo.
Yeah, we're getting that on this end. Hold on.
I'm getting it too. I'll call you with my cell phone. I'm gonna call you right back right now. I don't know what was happening there.
Hi, you've reached.
Why is she not answering now? I don't understand. Bro. Dude, that shit is more than annoying. This one would be a good novation. Help her sell it. There we go. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Just answer on my cell phone. Please answer.
Hi, you've reached 153.
Alright, I texted her to call me on this number. This is my cell. We'll see if she calls back. I don't know what's the issue with that, with our connection, and why, like, what the hell's going on now? Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. So, yeah, I told you I could help you sell it and get you 630. Have you guys given that some thought?
Hey Jacob, how you doing? This is Will, and his husband as well.
Hey, Will, nice to meet you.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially what we were trying to do is at least break even on the home. We owe about $655, right in that range on it. So that was our goal.
Okay. Let me just see if by chance that's possible. I honestly, I don't think that is possible. I think the only way to get rid of this thing is to take a loss. Likely.
Are you talking about selling it wholesale or putting it on the market?
Even if you put it on the market, because if I help you sell it, I'm going to be putting it on the market. If I helped you sell it, I would put it on the market, and I would also market it to all our connections that we have of buyers, realtors, and investors. We've built up a robust network over the years. But with me helping you sell it, you would be paying a way less in fees than if you listed it on the market with a realtor. You'd be paying way more in commission and way more in fees if you did that. And so, like,
What's the difference?
so for example, like the houses are going for like $675 up to $700 right now in the neighborhood, like kind of what you just paid for it. So for example, like if it sells for, let's say, $700, you're gonna have to pay about 7% in closing costs and commissions if you sold the property the traditional way on the market with a realtor. So that would be, you know,
50 grand.
yeah, that's 50 grand. So So you're looking at around 650. So you're still going to lose money no matter what. Now, I could help you sell it and get it sold quickly and probably get you 630, 635 in your pocket. And get it done quick,
Yeah,
where we'll still get
what's
somebody
the-
to buy it as is
Uh-huh.
and close quick.
What's the fees on that though?
We actually get paid by the buyer. They pay us for finding them the deal. So
Okay.
we're able to get a buyer usually that where it's an easy process, while you're still maximizing. But it's a much easier process than maximizing and trying to list it with a realtor and doing inspections, repairs, you know all the hoops that have to be jumped through.
Now, what about the property has leased solar? Is that an issue?
No, it can be transferred.
Yeah, it can. Okay.
It's just a headache for sure.
So, is there any way to get a little closer to that 650 with your buyers?
Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. A 4-4 just sold for 650 on Fielding Lane.
Yeah, we're 5. We got 5 bedrooms in there now.
Theirs was 2,647 square feet. So not too much smaller than yours, and it sold for 650. Then there's one here on Glencoe Street Court that sold for 625. It is smaller than yours by like 400 square feet though. It's in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So those are the 2 most recent sales that have sold this year. If we go back to like November, then we have a 700 on Corsley Lane and a 700 on Sheffield Lane that are bigger than yours. They're 3,199 square feet.
4 bedrooms or 5?
One's a 5.3, one's a 4.3.
Got it.
So yeah, probably the most is around that 630, 635 in your pocket mark.
Got it. How sure are you on that, and how soon?
I mean, we
decide to
could
go
probably
that
get
way?
it done within like 30 days, maybe 35 days. But how sure am I on that? I'm pretty sure with what I'm looking at, but it's all about how the market responds and how, and I would be in touch with you guys and keep you posted on what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing from our people. And, I can never be 100% sure. I can just look at the data of what sold and then making that, a guess of what I think. But ultimately, you really get the answers to that question once you start marketing it.
Right. But now, what we just discussed, is that an as-is without us putting any more money into it?
Yep, as is. No more money into it.
Okay.
And
I think there's gonna be...
And you're not going to be paying, like, the big benefit of having us help you sell it is you're not going to be paying 3% to us. Obviously, if an agent is if it's an on-market buyer that we find, 3%, but I've already accounted for that, would go to them, but you're completely avoiding a 3% commission by working with us. So you're saving a lot on fees. That's the benefit of us selling it. And also, we have a lot of connections where we're able to find and get traction and offers quick and market it in a couple different ways than a realtor who only markets it in one way. And we cater it towards cash buyer, quick close, as is condition, not worried about making you guys fix things or any of that. We position it in the way so it's much easier.
Right. Okay. I think we just sent you some, my wife just sent some pictures over to you that should be coming through on my phone pretty soon here as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I got them. It's a nice house.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Open layout. Private backyard, so there's no one behind us. It opens up to a green space.
Yeah. I just think that, yeah, I don't know. Kind of sucks you guys bought it when you did and changed your mind about it, because there's really no way to get out of it without losing some money, honestly. And you've already, and you're into it more than what you paid, because you said you guys put money into it. So yeah, it's just a kind of shitty situation, but I'd love to help you guys get out of it if I can.
Yeah, so I mean, is there any way to put the feelers out? We're gonna talk it over to see if there's any avenue you guys can reach that'll, like I said, it's a nice house, great layout, private backyard, open green space to get closer to that 650 with the clubhouse, the schools in that area. I mean, is there any way? Just, I mean, see if you can reach out.
There's just no way. I don't even think you could get closer to that 650, like, if you went above and beyond to sell it for the most you possibly could. There's just no, it's just, it's not possible. I don't think. The most two recent sales sold, one for $625, one for $650. And then there's those two other ones that are a little bit bigger than yours that sold for $700. I just don't think there's a way to get $650 or closer to it. I think you're really looking at around the $630 area.
All right, well,
unfortunately.
Let's see here. Now, let's just suppose the market heats up a bit in these next this next month or so. As people are getting out of school, people start moving around.
Yeah.
At that point, you know what I mean? Can
that
we push
could
the
happen.
needle on that?
So you're saying to kind of just wait a little bit and see what the market does?
Well, so are you saying? So we're gonna talk it over. Say we decide in the next few days or a week. Is the 630-ish? Is that a solid offer?
It's a solid what I think I can get you net in your pocket by us helping you sell it.
Got it. Okay.
And like I said, I'm helping you sell it. We're not buying it. If we were buying it cash, we'd have to be lower, by under 600. Now, me helping you sell it, working with a company like us, you save a lot on fees. Now, not many properties fit into this program because usually we work with distressed sellers. Their properties aren't nice. They're beat up. You know what I mean? So 9 out of 10 properties don't fit into this program to get approved for us to help sell it. So yours is 1 out of like 3 in the past like 4 months that are even considered for this. So
okay. All right.
But
what's the next step?
The next step is just a couple pieces of paperwork, and then I can get to it with marketing it and seeing what we can make happen. So.
Do you go out to the property or you send someone out?
Yeah, we usually do send somebody out. Unless your photos are good enough, then we'll just run with it right away.
Got it. Okay. All right, so we're definitely going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it, Jacob, and we'll be getting back to you.
Perfect.
To see what we can do.
All right, well, I'd love to help you guys out. Just let me know if you have any other questions. And this is my cell phone that we're talking on, so you can call me here or at the other number. Either works. All right?
Okay. We still got a couple more offers to receive, and we're actively looking to sell it, so it might take a day.
Okay. All good. Well,
like this. some of the positive things that you said.
Okay.
You know, less on fees. Transferring the solar is not an issue.
It's
getting
just
the
a
buyer to
headache. Transferring solar
take
is
that
always a
on.
pain in the butt, but it's not an issue. That's totally possible. What company is it? Sunrun?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but it is totally possible to transfer it. That's not an issue.
Okay. All right, perfect. Well, we'll talk to you real soon, Jacob. We thank you for your time.
Yeah, did you guys buy it? One other question for you. Did you buy it with the solar and it was transferred to you, or did you put that on since you've owned it? Hello? Oh, he clicked. Anyways, doesn't matter about the solar. They're going to follow up with me. Okay, guys, and by the way, solar, like, it's the biggest pain in the ass. Alright, and I think that's going to be it for this video. We had a bunch of motivated seller calls. This video was value packed. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. Also, make sure you go down below and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. Make sure to check out jacobblank.com, wholesalepodio.com, and thecallgenius.com for cold callers. There's links down below in the description for everything I use in my wholesaling real estate business. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.